I pledge allegiance
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's add that to next month's agenda.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody have an extra pen?
Probably. Well,
I got nothing.
I'm sure. I don't know for sure if I do.
For one.
Oh, you should have brought my caddy.
You know.
I should have brought your caddy. Oh, thanks. And erase it.
Yeah, I'm good. I got one.
Oh, thanks. Hey, this one, this is not. That's not.
There you go.
It's not. Thanks. Yeah, well,
Okay.
that's what it is.
All right, should we call for a roll call?
Yeah.
Attendance roll call, TTC Chairperson Brock Gibson,
Here.
TTC Vice Chairperson Amanda Swint,
Here.
TTC Member Whitney Tucker, TTC Member Roseanne Ani,
Here.
TTC Member Rebecca Monia,
Here.
Board Liaison Alderman Joe Steiger,
Here.
Chamber of Commerce Representative Dina Kreitler,
Here.
St. Genevieve County Representative Coy Ford. We have a quorum.
Thank you. All right. Motion to approve the agenda?
Move to approve agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? No, thanks. All right, yep, motion to approve the, minutes. Anybody?
I'll make a motion to approve. I'll second.
Okay, approved. All in favor? Yes.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Okay, financials.
Yep, so we started off with collecting $33.16 and $3,316 for the month of October. Of course, it's not listed there, but I think David said we collected over 5,000 for November. So again, you know, is there a rhyme or reason to how we're collecting? I guess it's just when people are paying.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Well, I mean, really, then we would be over then. We would be over 33 if part of that is, you know, the last.
Right. So, you know,
It's just so hard to
it's so hard to find
know where.
right. 'Cause-
Unless they're actually mandated to pay it on a certain day, you're never gonna know.
No, right.
And then they can either
Yeah.
pay monthly or quarterly.
Yeah.
Right, but it seems like it shifts because there's no
Yeah.
actual discernible pattern really here. And then the only things that went out recently were the $2,000 TTC grants, and everything else was incoming. The
Do
past
we, is there any way to say like which grants those were for whenever we put those in here, just so that we know?
Sometimes it's on there.
One of them's kind
Oh, look, day of celebration, but it doesn't say TTC grant. It says day of celebration. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be good to have that, reflect the,
Well, really, because if you go up above, it says fly with the hive
Yeah.
instead of TTC grant.
Yeah, right.
So-
But what were those two?
And the
So
day of
Pocahontas-
celebration
One
is
was
the
Pocahontas
same.
What was the other one?
Maybe.
Was it the
Christmas?
the Ford thing?
No.
Did we pay
Oh, yeah,
on
did
that
we?
already?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it was.
We've already paid the
Festival.
Christmas.
Holiday
Yeah.
Christmas.
yeah, we would have had to.
That was paid out already?
I think because of the, trying to get it out before, oh wait, this was,
Or
you
no,
know, in
that-
October,
That
so.
wouldn't have been.
Holiday Christmas festival. Yeah, that's why it's easier if it just said
Yeah,
what it was.
said what it was, you know.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Say it again.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved.
Public comment.
Anybody?
Yeah, no public for the comments, that's good.
All right, old business. Nosferatu. I went to that.
I went to that
I went to
as
the
well.
first, well, I went to like the first 20 minutes of it, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
Really well attended.
How did the spectacular and the cookie crumb go? Oh, I
Spectacular
couldn't
was
tell.
good. I don't really remember how many families we had. We had quite a bit.
We had a lot come through.
Yeah.
Just people walking in and walking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say we probably didn't get anything from that.
Well, we definitely didn't. It was really not a good day for
Yeah.
sales, and that being a kid's day.
Yes.
So it wasn't like compared to even just a normal day?
Right.
What?
Yeah, but it was also not very good weather.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
yeah,
Even after postponing it a week because of the weather the previous week before.
yeah.
Wasn't it hot or something?
No, it was-
Did it get moved to the same weekend as Rural Heritage?
Yeah, it was moved to the.
Yeah, that's right, it was, yeah.
Well, that was a good weekend for us.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
never know.
Yeah. I mean, we had a lot, we didn't participate in the spectacular, and it was a really good day at the Linden House. You know, that's no sales, it's free to go in there, but they had a lot of people coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. What it looked like, looks like just from Placer AI, it looks like Rural Heritage Days was down comparatively to last year, and so was Deja Vu. And I know just from talking with the foundation that Deja Vu was down ticket sales.
Really?
I mean, I was part of Deja Vu, and it looked just like it did last year. But ticket sales were down like 40 tickets or something like that. So not too bad, but still down. So.
Cookie crumb, that was not bad. How many did we sell? I don't really remember.
We were,
213?
we were over 200, but it could have been better.
Yeah,
It was a very slow, we sold a lot of tickets the day
I
of.
was going to say, I heard that. A lot of people
Yeah.
told me that they were coming.
Yeah,
that
the
day.
day of.
Yeah, I probably need to talk with you guys on how, because we do get a lot of stuff at the Welcome Center, just how to like make sure that my ladies know exactly what information to give out with that and who to call, because I know people are like, how do I don't know.
We are looking to make some changes to a couple of our events for 2026.
yeah.
As a board, we've made that decision at the last board meeting.
Can we ask what kind of changes?
I'm sorry,
What kind of changes?
just maybe revamping a few things.
Joining a few of them.
Yeah, joining, merging a couple of them together. And then maybe like, was it Moonlight Madness and the one in the May, the Mother's Day thing, just doing more of a promotion, instead of like us putting money into it. And, because in May we did the Build a Bouquet and we were out like several thousands of dollars because we purchased all the.
Yeah.
We didn't do it this past year because no one bought tickets. So we canceled it in time to save our money. And then people said, well, I wanted to buy a ticket. Well, then you should have bought the ticket ahead of time because like you can't just, there's no way.
I mean, even like cookie
People don't
crumb, you buy bags
They
and
don't.
mats. And we lost money on that.
We did lose money on that event.
The only way we make or break even is if we sell 300.
Oh,
Yeah, and Cookie Crumb is a little special because we take half of the ticket sales and we give back to a needy family in the community. So even that lost out this year. We weren't able to give back as much. Last year, I think we gave back like $1,500. And this year, I don't even think we're going to be able to give back $1,000. So, but just some changes. And since we have a platform here, obviously, if you don't support the local events, then there is a risk of them going away. And these organizations cannot keep dumping money into an event and it not the community not support it. It's not going to work. So I just encourage people, if you love the events, then get out and support it. What's a $15 or $20 ticket,
yeah.
So for us organizers, it means that we're doing what we need to do on our end to make the event successful. We just need the people to show up.
Pecanapalooza, that was weather really sucked. Really sucked.
Yeah. We did see an influx of people though when the sun came out
Yes,
for
it
that
was
3
great.
hour
It was so crazy. I was like, oh, it's warming up. I think I can feel my toes again. And there's people.
For like, then they all retreated back in.
But
Like,
even next year, we're
crazy.
talking about expanding it to kind of do like a circle around the courthouse
Mhm.
to make it bigger.
Yeah, you guys had some great vendors for that.
Yeah, and everybody was very happy.
Yeah, and I think the vendors did actually
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I got actually really good feedback on that festival this weekend, the Renaissance thing. The people, I talked to a few vendors and I talked to some people that were just here visiting, and the vendors told me they did really well, and it seemed like that from who I talked to, I didn't go down there, I didn't see it, but from who I talked to, it seemed like it went pretty well, actually.
Yeah, the big comments I got, and I had a lot,
Yeah.
were, what's going on?
Yeah, right.
I had no idea. I even checked the Visit St. John website before I came from multiple people, and there was nothing about this posted
Yeah.
anywhere. And so that was the big comments that I got about it. But, and then some other people were sad because they wanted to see the Renaissance up, but they just didn't know about it.
Mhm. Yeah,
But I did hear the vendors did good.
yeah,
How many vendors were there?
25-ish.
Oh, wow, really?
yeah.
They, not on Sunday.
No,
They didn't do good on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think a one-day event probably
I
was.
agree.
Did they pack up early, you mean? Is that what you mean?
Some of them moved down, so they were spread all the way from up by Brex, I guess, and then all the way down by Audubon's day one, and then for day two, some of them just squished up. Some of them left weren't able to come back for day two, I guess,
Oh,
but
I
then
see.
some of them they kind of moved all the way up. So there was just one lone food truck across from us. But
The pork rind guy?
yeah, the poor guy.
Yeah, he needs all that space.
Yeah, he wasn't easy to pick up and move, I guess, but
He's actually great.
Del,
Yeah,
used.
I really like his stuff too. I bought some stuff from him at Pecanapalooza.
I agree though, one day event.
Yeah.
It's almost, I'm not even gonna comment on that.
but they even had like some kind of reenactment or something behind bricks, and
Yeah.
it looked kind of cool, actually. Like I saw pictures of it. It looked like it was pretty set up. Like, they had a group that came, and I think they brought people too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It was legitimate. I mean,
Yeah.
it was nice
Yeah,
back there.
yeah.
They have a following, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I think they came with, I think that group that put it together comes with, like, they have a following of people that go to their events.
But it was also really beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were so many people that were just in town.
Just because, yeah.
But again, a lot of people were like, well, what's going on?
Yeah,
So they did a reenactment?
Yeah.
yeah, they did like, yeah, and it was all set up. I mean, it looked, from the pictures I saw, it looked pretty legit. Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
I wonder why there wasn't a lot of promotion.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Their vinyl was falling off their banner. I did see that.
I did
Yeah,
see that.
that was-
What's up with that?
One side was okay, but the other side was not.
Yeah, that was
On Market
weird.
Street?
Yeah.
Or on
Yeah,
Fourth
it's
Street.
like it was falling apart. Yeah.
Well, when he had come here asking for the money, he hadn't really started advertising yet, so he just needed to start a lot sooner than he did.
Do you know why it wouldn't have been on Visit St. John?
No, I don't. Well, one, I don't think we didn't make a page for it, and I was relying on the plugin that we have. But I'm kind of rethinking how that. So we have an events calendar that is combed from the internet. So we have a plugin that combs the internet for events that are in our neighborhood, and then they automatically put them on there, and then they push people to the Facebook page or whatever, and that works pretty good. And then we have our fairs and festivals page, which kind of shows like the main fairs and festivals that we have throughout the year, and that's like separate listing with different information. And we didn't create one of those, but it should have been on the events calendar, but I'm not sure.
It wasn't. I
It
went.
wasn't. You went and looked?
Because I was like, because I had two people come in and tell me specifically that they came here and they were trying to see what's going on and there was nothing showing. And so they were a little surprised when they got here and there was this whole thing going on.
Yeah, it's good to know though.
Aaron, do we rely just on that plugin to find those events?
Well, and then people, which I've sent out an email on this. They need to submit. So on that events calendar, under it, you can submit your event. And so that's another way. And, you know, it helps them find that. But there is a submission form where you put your information in. And so
Okay.
So they didn't do that.
they didn't do that, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's probably something in there we can do, like maybe clarifying, even if we just had a one-page step-by-step or something on how, like what, and literally hand them the paper, like go to them and say, here's, if you want your events to be on Visit St. Jim,
Yeah,
this is
sure.
this is what you got to do. You know, door to door, almost, you know.
Yeah, you really do, because I mean, you don't have time to do all
No,
that.
that's right.
I mean, it's
Crazy.
social media and calendars are so time consuming
Yeah.
anyway.
Mhm.
There's,
Well,
the coordinator should be submitting their own
Yeah.
info
Yeah,
Yeah.
to somebody.
Yeah.
And then you could just copy and paste or share it or something.
yeah,
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 but
and they need to know how to do it.
They do.
yeah.
yeah. And you know, I can't,
Shuffle it.
I forget I can't rely completely on email either, because I don't know if that's,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's right.
checking or if Kenny's checking, that sort of thing, so.
Yeah, one pager would be really nice. I think that'd be real easy to explain.
I mean, even when people come in here and they come and ask for grant money, I mean, it should literally be something, whether we approve it or not, it's, hey, you know,
Be sure to,
here is this and here's how
Yeah.
you do this if you want to be on the web, you know, on the
Yeah,
web.
right, yeah.
100%.
And the thing I get is it doesn't look very good, you know? It, like the thing that I get, I don't know where I get it. Maybe it's just my phone or something where I'm looking at it, but the list of events just seems like really, it looks automated. It looks like it's dropping stuff, you know, and it's just kind of like,
Where are
A
you
little-
talking about?
I don't know, actually.
It's on
Do
the
I get an
Visit
email or
St.
something
Jan.
or a message?
No,
Or no,
Facebook?
no.
yeah, maybe it's on Facebook. I don't know, but
Is
it's,
it the
when I
what's
read,
happening this week thing?
what, yes, yes.
That email is rough to look at, but
Yeah.
You mean the post?
Yeah, well, yeah,
I
what's
don't see
happening
that
this
for you.
week or whatever, and I open it up and I look at it, and just the way it's listed is like. it's
I think
kinda-
you're probably talking about the website, actually. So if you go on the website and you go to events calendar, that plugin,
that's it.
No, this is what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what.
Okay. And what's
Which
the
one?
email that we were getting for a
Oh,
while?
I don't get no email?
I don't know if I got an
don't
email.
send out.
I don't get an email.
You talking about the one with the pictures and then,
Yes, that's it, yeah. that's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
Yeah,
this is, in my opinion, this is way too much to read.
I read it, but it.
I
it's-
do too,
it's-
but
It's
the
like.
average Joe's not gonna read this.
And I can't, you know, well, I mean, yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Because there's so much that it's kind of hard to.
I mean,
differentiate.
what do we do? Because, you
Yeah, I
know,
know.
there's, we want, you know, everybody's clamoring to get on that.
Yeah, right.
We have so many
You have to
events.
automate it. You can't like have that.
No, that's not automated.
Oh, it's
That's,
not?
that's like what
Just-
we,
Oh.
Neve gets on and does that at the beginning of every
Oh.
week. Yeah, and she's still leaving stuff off, you know what I mean?
I
She
wish,
can't-
Facebook had like a calendar you can put on there. Like a page has a calendar.
Yeah, yeah.
Be kind of nice, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, I use Google Calendar, so I have
Yeah.
Google Calendar that is mapped to my website. So if you go to autobahns.com and you click on events, I have Google Calendar that I go in and I update stuff, I add stuff, and it flows right into the website, and it's got it listed in chronological order, every event that's coming up with details and links and that kind of stuff. It's actually, I mean, using Google Calendar and mapping it into the website, we're
Yeah, but then I have to go in and.
you have to manage the calendar.
Yeah, of all of that, and what we have right now, that plugin really does, I mean, if you either A, submit your event directly to the calendar, or, you know, have an event that's been long standing.
Maybe you could do that. Maybe there is probably a way that somebody could submit a calendar event,
You can probably do
and
it
you
in
could
Google
you could
Form.
probably just approve it, or you know, and then once it's approved, it just goes right into the calendar, something like that. Maybe I'd have to look and see if Google Calendar has that functionality, but I bet there's a way to send it. It's almost like you're sending an email.
I mean, that's basically what we have,
Yeah. Okay.
you know what I mean? We have a plugin like that.
Yeah.
But it also does the second part of like combing the internet for local events and
Ah,
populating those
I got you.
in case somebody doesn't
Sure.
put in their
Yeah.
event. Because a lot of these other organizations, even like Jour de Fête, they're like not thinking of doing that sort of thing.
You do this
So
every day, and I'm not here once a month, so I
Oh, no,
imagine
that's
you
all right.
probably have done the research.
I think this is the best. This is the best thing we have going right now.
Yeah.
Not saying I won't find a better solution down the line, but
Calendars are just tough. They're just tough.
What's that?
Calendars
Oh,
are
no
just
doubt,
tough.
they're tough.
Just to manage
They are.
because you, like,
Yeah.
for tourism, you have everybody and their brother submitting everything, but like for your event, you just have Audubon's. For chamber,
yeah.
I just have chamber.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, right.
So when you have,
All of it.
yeah, I don't even know how you would manage that, to be honest.
trying to get stuff
Yeah.
like plugins and things like,
Yeah.
what I mean? Like something that's
Yeah.
a little bit more automated, and unfortunately it doesn't catch it all. And yeah, I don't know. I do feel bad. I feel bad that it's not on there. So, this would be kind of, I think getting a one pager, like we said, and physically passing that out to people, like, here's how you,
Like, be accountable.
So like, Aaron, if you do miss an event and say, we reach out to you and we ask you to put it on there, can you edit it then? Or is it the plugin just automatically,
so
or is it edible? Can you make an edit to it?
if I get it in time, what I'd probably do is, like if like day of, you're saying, or like, like when, like if you get it to me ahead of time, I could submit that for you or something like that.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm reading it on Monday, when you
Oh,
said Deb
yeah,
puts it out,
those, okay.
Talking about the Facebook page?
Yeah, talking about the Facebook.
Yeah.
event. Yeah, no, normally people will comment like, hey, you forgot this one
Oh, I
or whatever,
see.
and then Neve will put it in.
she can edit it then.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But
yeah,
on the plugin though side of
If
things,
the plugin grabs something and it's not right, can you edit that information then?
I can't edit it, which is the unfun part about it is it's got to go through a chain. Yeah, it's not fun, but we're working on that. So it's kind of an imperfect system. The reason we have this is because we contracted with Visit Widget to build our app, but also they have some really great plugins for your website. But this plugin for the events isn't made by them. It's another company. So there's it's like a couple of companies removed, which is really interesting. So, but they're super responsive. But what's interesting is sometimes they'll make an edit and it won't reflect because they have it has to go through Visit Widget system and then go onto our website. And so we're trying to get the bugs out on that. And I'm actually working on that right now.
So what do you recommend an event or group to do to get published on there? On
our website. To submit the event directly through the form that's on the events calendar page.
not rely on the plugin, of course.
Right. And
So there's an events submission form on the,
on the website.
okay.
But that is not going to be found by Neve, which is unfortunate. You know what I mean? She's normally looking at how she's getting that information is by searching St. Genevieve events on Facebook and getting all of the events that are like geotagged. But even then, she didn't find, even something like Pecanapalooza. It's like, hey, Pecanapalooza is there. You got it. So it's one of those things where
She should come in on that.
me, probably.
and that's crazy if it didn't pick up Pecanapalooza because our advertising campaign for that was spectacular.
Well,
Yours wasn't on there either? Pecanapalooza wasn't on?
I don't,
well, no, it was on the plugin, it was on the website,
oh,
but it wasn't, Neve didn't pick it up when she searched.
oh, I see.
So I had to go back and tell her, put that on the,
Post.
on the post.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're talking, we've got two different things.
Yeah, the
going.
post is manual. That's
Yeah.
what you say. The post is she's just going and looking for the events and
I thought you meant
literally.
the plugin didn't pick up Pecanapalooza.
No, plugin picked that
I
up.
was gonna say, because we did a really cool advertising campaign.
Yeah, and it's picking up a lot of the events. It just, for whatever reason, whether, I don't think Kenny and them started so like the big ways it's going to find is if you do a Facebook event. And I don't think Kenny did a Facebook event
No.
for that. And if you have a website dedicated to it, or if it's on a web page. And, I guess that could have been circumvented by me making a web page on our own website. So that would help. So.
I think again, if we just do an easy how-to guide and
Yeah.
help people, I'm happy to help make that. I mean, that is.
Especially going to the website and submitting an event, that's,
That's pretty easy.
Here's your options.
It's literally
You know,
three
this will help us
questions.
find you.
Yes.
It's
Help
3
us to find
questions.
you.
Event name, date,
Yeah.
and the
description.
only thing is the website. Because I mean, not all of them will have a
Yeah,
website,
they
but I
won't.
guess
Is
you
it-
can
is it
always.
But it
required?
says
You can put your
it
Facebook.
Is it required to be?
Oh, your event, Facebook event.
Yeah.
That- Okay,
Yeah,
Does it say Facebook event as an
No.
option there, though?
maybe we
It does.
change. Oh, it does, yeah, okay.
Maybe we do like a
That's-
workshop.
Yeah, offer a workshop.
Yeah, maybe we should offer a
Can we
workshop.
also do advertising?
Like how to
workshops too?
advertise on Facebook, how
Yeah.
to create an event on Facebook.
How to create a simple ad. We can do wonders with those people. Yeah,
I wonder if that's a.
I'm game. That's kind of like my logo workshop, one to do.
I need help.
I was just gonna say that, like, I would need that workshop.
What?
Like, I would need this workshop. I would need this. Like, who leads that workshop?
I think the chamber could probably do something.
Yeah,
Yeah, like find somebody that,
I mean, we would do it.
We could do
We've
it.
been talking about doing it for a long time.
We have, yeah.
no, I mean, like, we know that we have the subject, like, we would be the experts showing them how to do it, or we would like.
I mean, I've been
hire-
doing this for 20-something years. I would consider myself an expert.
Well, I mean, I would consider you an expert. I was
I mean, I
just-
think we use.
sometimes when it's third party, it feels different, you know? Like, if we have somebody that actually like
Yeah,
does that and they come in and,
I have some connections through chamber
yeah,
that, I mean, they actually go to chambers and they do
Yeah.
this kind of stuff.
yeah, that would be
So-
cool.
I'll look into it.
that'd be a good monthly membership, or like one of the quarterly membership
Yeah.
meetings.
Yeah.
I think we
I
could
think
do
it'd be more than an hour. It would be more, and you won't
Yeah, I would
have
think-
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a couple of
It
different
almost would
topics.
be like
Yeah.
3 days.
I mean, it would be.
3 days.
No, like 3, like 2 or 3 like sessions, you know, where you,
Remember when
Maybe
we
if
used
you
to
got-
do those classes up at school?
yeah.
Yeah.
Those were good.
Oh, 100%.
I sat through them. I thought they were good.
Okay.
Sandra Cabot did the business entrepreneurship one. She did like 4 or 5 Saturdays in a row. I think maybe it was evenings. I can't remember. So I'm sure the Department of Economic Development has those resources too. So if
We
you
should do
offered-
something like that as well.
If you offered
Yeah.
a
We used to.
2
We
Saturdays
used
or 2 or 3 Saturdays or 2 or 3 evenings or whatever, and just, and I would really love to have a carrot to dangle out or stick, for businesses that don't show up or don't pass the test. I mean, you have to be able to say that you can do these core
It could,
tasks.
yeah, it
You
could
know,
eventually be a
and-
qualifier for.
And and if you can't pass that test, then, we feel restricted to pull back some of our effort in marketing your events and your business. And I mean, we have a lot of business owners that are wanting us to spoon feed them, marketing and tourism activity. And I don't know if some of them, I know a lot of them are trying really hard, but I know some of them also aren't pulling their weight either. And so they've got to, do some of those things to make themselves capable and develop some of their own skills. Because again, we've been talking about these events. Would you rather spend a couple $1,000 on one event, or would you rather spend a couple $1,000 on marketing your business for the whole year? And so if we give them some of these tools and these workshops, seminars, and say, hey, these are really simple ways to work Facebook, to work calendars, to work any other social media, or how to get some of those things out there. I don't think it would take but a couple hours to get people the basics, and maybe in advance, maybe beginning and advanced. I don't know. But,
And step one would be them showing up.
Absolutely.
If they don't even show up, then,
So many
If
of
you
them would
offer it
benefit
to them
from
for
it.
free, they'll show up.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
okay.
but sometimes you also want to have a little skin in the game too.
I agree.
If you offer a freebie, they don't see value. You charge them $25, then maybe.
Well, the value is that once you do that course or you do that workshop, then you qualify for the grants. Maybe eventually it becomes one of the qualifications for the marketing grant.
We have a section.
Yeah.
The Chamber used to do a program called Wired, and we partnered with Southeast Missouri College, and we provided Excel, learn how to do Excel spreadsheets. We did how to create a Word document, like just your basic Microsoft packages. Suite. And then we also did a very, one whole evening was just like how to respond to an email. And I mean, our classes were full. We partnered with SEMA, but we had all of our classes up at the tech center up at St. John on their campus. And Joe, you were at a couple of those. I mean,
Well taught and
they
good
were,
information.
yeah, and Southeast Missouri gave us a person to bring, and then we got to use the computers at the school district, so they had hands-on. So it might be worth looking into something.
Yeah, I think that'd be really good.
Yeah,
And I'd be more than happy to help with that because I'm very well versed in all of those things.
I'll look,
Maybe we can do like a joint thing,
yeah.
like chamber,
And TTC.
TTC, yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, really, the more the businesses know, the better we all are.
And I don't think that
And the
we're
better
going to be
we look.
limited to just the downtown business. I think anybody,
Oh, yeah.
St. John County that wants that 10, I think they'd be more,
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think it's just, downtown, but.
I think
Nice to have
anybody who's
50 people in a room.
Yeah.
That's true. Good talk.
So what's our action item on it then?
I just made a note, I'm gonna look into it. I'll report back.
Okay.
Not at the next month's meeting, because I won't be here, but
January.
Oh, we-
I'll be at my Christmas party.
well,
After
we
the
need-
first
we
year,
need
maybe we'll
to-
get some
Yeah.
good brainstorming going before then.
I'll look into it.
Be up to 5, okay?
Okay.
6
6 or
to
6:30.
6 to 8.
6.
So that was old business. Upcoming events. Known for the holiday and holiday Christmas festival.
No for the holiday starts small business Saturday.
Yeah.
So each business will have cards people can get stamped for a purchase. Even like Audubon's, Brock, and Sarah's, like every business will have
Restaurants,
cards.
yeah. Those should be printed. We should have those Friday, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And Holiday Christmas Festival, I've been talking with Annette and working with her, the way she does her advertising, she pushes people to the St. Genevieve, Visit St. Gen page, and we have an event page set up for her. And then we're going to be doing a little bit with our the media that we push out with McDaniels. We have a little ad going out with Holiday Christmas Festival on it as well. So that'll be good. That'll go on Google and Facebook display. So that's that. Survey for events. I put a little link in there. If anybody opened this up in their spare time, there was a link to.
I'm sorry, Aaron,
Yeah.
so last year, Oktoberfest hosted, I'm going back to Holiday
Oh,
Christmas
right.
Festival.
Yeah, sure.
Last year, Oktoberfest in conjunction, well, I don't know if it was in conjunction, but it was on the same weekend. So Oktoberfest had that lighted Christmas parade on the Sunday evening. Saturday was the main Christmas parade. And then Sunday evening, they had the lighted Christmas parade. I don't think Oktoberfest is doing that this year. I could be wrong. So if I am, but you think there would be, it was a pretty good turnout. Do you think there would be any interest in trying to pursue that? I thought about calling Annette and seeing if it would be worth doing. It's not that hard. The car parade and there's a side-by-side club, so it wouldn't be hard to do. I don't
Does she
know.
do a parade too?
Who's that?
Annette?
Yeah.
During the
during the
Saturday at
During the
11.
day, not at night. Ah,
And then night parade was on Sunday.
the big one is the
Yeah.
daytime parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year was the first year, and they had it on Sunday evening of that weekend. And there was, I don't know, 30 participants, and it was just kind of a neat little thing to do, but kind of capped the weekend. But they weren't, and I don't think.
Was it a side-by-side parade? Oh, no, that
Yeah.
was,
Well,
It was a lighted, it was the old cars, they had
Okay.
classic cars and a few different varieties of vehicles, but I don't know if it's worth pursuing for this year. or
Weren't you
not
at the
this year.
end of the parade?
That was I think it was Mardi Gras.
No, yes, that was Mardi Gras.
I was at
That
the
one was Mardi Gras.
stuff.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, it was stuff.
Yeah,
for a
you
while.
were stuck.
I think there was a lot of good feedback from the lighted Christmas parade.
Yeah.
I'll try to get a hold of
Because
it.
didn't it go like kind of all over town? It didn't just stay in the historic district, didn't it?
I think that was Mardi Gras too. I think we might be mixing Mardi Gras. because
No,
Mardi Gras ran all over
No,
town.
I
remember that.
thought-
Was it the Christmas one?
The
Am I
Christmas
thinking
one
about
was just downtown.
Christmas was just downtown.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then Mardi Gras was just downtown until the end, and then they decided.
Yeah.
to
Wander.
some of them kind of split off, so it was a little bit of both from our.
Okay.
I mean, I think it would be, things kind of fall off around that time once it gets dark. And we've got the Christmas tree lighting, and it'd be kind of.
On
cool
Saturday, you
to
can-
Find a way to join that.
No, it'd be neat to have it on that Saturday evening, but I also don't want to take away from, two parades in the same day, I don't know if that makes sense, If you tied it in with the Christmas tree lighting, it takes off, it stops right there, and then they do the Christmas tree lighting, and then it starts back over. I could see it being pretty neat to see that, and all the people that are down there, but I also don't want to take away from the daytime parade, but I don't know,
What about Friday night?
yeah.
Well, then you kind of overshadow her.
Shit.
Like,
Yeah, then you're putting your parade forward then.
And I think that's why they did it on Sunday, because everything for that is pretty much over. The music ends, everything ends.
Saturday-
and then
Sunday night.
The Sunday.
When was the last concert?
I think it's 4:00.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think everything's done after about that time.
Well, that's nice. Well, then you can go to La Rebellion at the State Historic Site when it gets
Is
dark.
that on Saturday?
That's on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I mean. On Sunday, everything.
Oh, Sunday it's all. I got you. I know what you mean.
Saturday evening, I don't think the music and stuff stop until maybe 6.
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
think Saturday's later.
Mhm.
I don't know
that's right.
her schedule. She brought me schedules today. I didn't even bring one with me. But she probably has 140 people in that parade on Saturday. I did
140 spots.
spots,
Yeah.
So from
140,
fire trucks to
yes.
trailers to
entries.
entries,
Yes.
yes. You can't get them all on the desert. You have to park them along the streets and stuff.
Yeah.
And one year they even kind of caught each other.
Yes.
Yeah, and which is a good problem. It's very well attended.
So I don't know if anybody got a chance to look at the surveys that I posted, but I think.
I actually don't think that my link worked.
Mine didn't work.
Okay, thank you.
I did the
I swear
QR.
I
I
looked
think I
at
tried
that.
the QR code and I don't think it worked.
The QR code doesn't
I
work?
don't think so. I think I was
that would be-
at Audubon's trying it and it didn't go through.
Yeah, I couldn't get my link to work.
No. Well, that's rough.
No,
You have
It was
to-
Now I gotta try.
Just in
We just
the,
ruined his
just your
night.
email.
Just through email?
Just
The
that
email,
link.
yeah, this link. There was no link.
I tested the QR code, I know.
Yeah, it was just,
Yeah,
I
my
meant the
link
link in the email.
Yeah, that link didn't.
No, it sends you.
Yeah, I just meant the link in the email.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, good. Well, if you scan this QR code, you can
Yeah.
take the visitor experience survey in the event feed
That's all
section.
I think it was just the Wi-Fi maybe,
Yeah.
when you were trying.
And I was kind of,
Did you get any responses?
not yet. So, so I passed them out to some of the restaurants. I think the best is going to be putting them in the Airbnb rooms and the
Oh,
hotel
yeah.
rooms.
Yeah.
Because people will be,
Bored.
yeah, bored and sitting up there, and like they'll actually sign in. Because I did get feedback from a couple that was came out of the museum. They're like, yeah, we went to download the app, and we were like, they told me to sign in, and I was like, I'm just going to go walk around. It's like, okay, so that makes sense. But if somebody's in their room and they're like, oh, I'll take the time to sign in to this. And I think a lot of it will be getting people to sign up for the app on the website. But for the surveys, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully people in their rooms will
What do you
take the time.
What are those called?
Table tents.
Tent. That's it.
But, I was renewed in my effort to get that done because I sat through a good presentation at the governor's conference that talked about, if you have a way to collect data, which we do with Placer AI, that gives you kind of like the people behavior and how many people are coming to town, but you really want to know your whys. And so taking that data and pairing it with surveys is going to be pretty key. So, you know, at least we've got surveys, we've got a way to get people to look at them at least. We'll see how many we get over the next couple of months. So we're just starting out with this, and I think I've got them in Audubon's. I need to get them into Main Street Inn and Herdic House and things like that. So we're working on that. Neve this year is going around, and part of our state grant is to do asset procurement. So she's going to every lodging business in the county and in the city this year, and is going to take photos, and we're going to use those on our website to really unify the look of it. And with that, she's going to take these table tents out and be like, hey, would you mind putting these in your room? And so it might be a good way to distribute them. I put on here the adopting a mission statement. I don't know if anybody's thought about that.
I got some ideas.
You got some? Did you see that? Cool, I did
And then
too.
you asked me.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. What do you got?
Well, I gave two and then I decided one. So I said, our mission is to maximize the impact of tourism tax funds through strategic, transparent investments in marketing, infrastructure, and sustainable initiatives that attract visitors, boost local spending, and secure long-term prosperity for our community.
Long.
I think that sounds really
It's
good.
good. It hits everything.
Anyway,
Pretty good. Really good. Do
that was
we,
my option
do,
two. Option one was just, I don't think that's really what we want to do. It's like,
do we get that emailed to us and we can let it rattle around our brains and
Yeah,
maybe
let's do
look
that.
to adopt that?
I have one too. It's similar, but
It's not as good though.
not as good, probably. To administer the tourism tax revenue responsibly, promoting St. Genevieve's heritage, historic sites, and events to boost the quality, to enhance the quality of the experience for the visitors and locals. Not as good.
Yeah, good try.
Thank you.
A for effort.
I do think we should try to figure out how to cut it, make it shorter.
You can take off, our mission is to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's okay being
mission
longer.
statements aren't, it's not a problem to have a long.
Yeah,
mission
It's
statement.
not.
No, I know. And really, so for me, a mission statement is more about the actual mission. I mean, a statement is just kind of trying to put the mission into words. The mission is more important to me. That's what I'm like. I want to make sure that I'm grasping completely, is that I understand the overall actual mission and that we're all on the same page with what that actual mission is. So that's where so the statement itself, I think we can come up with what that would look like, but I just want to make sure that I understand.
Yeah, what's that? From what I've gathered with what Brock's been saying over the past a couple meetings, and what I like about that is, when we come up with these problems where we end up going, instead of getting lost in the weeds or getting lost in the details of some procedural thing, we get to the heart of
Yes.
who are we serving, what are we serving
Yes, that's right.
within there, and so
It just helps solve problems, so anytime we have any kind of conversation or discussion about any subject, it can be the one thing that determines the correct,
yeah, right. If we're going to make an exception, we're making it because it fits within our
And that's
mission.
right,
If
within the
we're-
mission. That's right.
Because I think that's where we get caught
Or if
up
we don't
sometimes.
make an exception, it's because it falls within the mission, underneath that mission, so.
Yeah, right. So,
I think you're. I don't know what I was gonna say.
You forgot in the middle of it, huh? In the middle of your sentence.
I'm just thinking you guys are almost talking we need guidelines.
It
Not a
is-
statement.
Well,
Statement is.
No,
statement
no,
will be
it's-
taken one way or another.
No,
I'm talking about super high level. So for example, I'll give you an example. Is the mission to help businesses in St. Genevieve generate more revenue? I don't feel like that's the mission. To me, I feel like the mission is more about the experience of the people that are visiting and living in this town. The experience, the actual quality of the experience for visitors that come here and locals that come here to experience it too. That enhancing the quality of that experience to me is what I feel like why we're here. So then at the end of the day, when there's a decision that needs to be made that is that is, for me, is with my businesses, I think about, okay, the quality of the experience or or money, right? Or something else, If I know that that the decision is in this interest and not in the interest of the mission, I know that's probably not a good idea, right? It just helps me. For me, it's like a problem-solving chart. It helps me solve problems. I can go to that and know, okay, this is not right. I need to do it this way because of that mission. So it's very simple, though. I mean, mine at Audubon's is high-quality meal, high-quality experience. That's literally what I say to everybody. Like, that's our mission, and it's not a mission statement, but it is the mission. Like, that one thing is the experience. That the Beacon, it's about feeling like you're with family and can enjoy a nice meal in a comfortable environment that it doesn't cost you a lot of money. That's like the mission, and it's not really a mission statement. It's just that's like literally what helps us make the decisions that we make. So that's what I just want that for this, and it's really kind of selfish, I guess. I just want it for me, so I know like where I'm supposed to be.
Well, and it's interesting because I think, when it comes to, when people come up, I think mostly it gets applied when people are coming up asking for TTC grants. And then we get into these philosophical questions like, what are we serving here? Is this helping the town? Is it hurting the town? And I think if we did have a clear-cut mission, we could go, well, this isn't really serving what we think it's going to serve, because we talked about like, does it hurt businesses when we bring in a ton of vendors? Are we incentivizing events when we should be incentivizing something else? And so I think that's why I thought this was a good idea to kind of come up with a mission, not so much to put more guidelines or restrictions or anything in place from that sort of side, but to help us, figure out, are the things we're doing what we need to be doing, or do we need to scrap things and go back? Not that we need to do that, but,
Well, just help keep us going in the right direction, because Jeff and I, our mission statement is very short and sweet. And Jeff and I are constantly asking us if something new comes up, we're like, well, does it fall in that? Because ours is, and I have to read it because I always get the P's mixed up, to preserve, promote, and celebrate French colonial American history.
There you go.
Super short. So, like when we decided, are we going to keep doing Pecanapalooza? Well, does it preserve, promote, and celebrate French colonial? No.
Great.
So that's why we've stopped a lot of our events, because they're not part of our mission statement.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we sit a lot of times in our office and we say that. And if it doesn't, then we drop it.
Yeah.
We say no, we just move on. So it really does help keep you on the right track.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to mill over this a lot, because I feel like we also can't just leave out businesses, because also if we don't have successful businesses or businesses at all downtown, there goes your tourism. I mean, we already see it daily.
Well, this gets philosophical, because does the quality of the experience generate more business, or does the business generate the quality experience? That's
Or do
where
they
all
go
of
hand
these.
in hand?
Well, no, one affects the other. That's a fact. One affects the other. They do. And
where's the chicken?
but yes, the
I
chicken
just
and
feel
egg.
like we can't like do one over the other, higher or lower,
No, and-
because then you're hurting one or the other. I mean, you need to equally do them.
Well, I think a lot of the stuff that we've talked about is, how is this affecting the merchants? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, if it's not, and I say this all the time too. Like there's this, I have this mission, right? I'm going to use Audubon as an example again. The money is not in that mission. It's high quality meal, high quality experience. But generating money or earning money is not in that mission. It's not. Now, do we have to be good at earning money in order to survive, to continue to do the high quality meal and high quality experience? That you absolutely have to be fiscally responsible and smart with the money in order to accomplish that. So I'm not suggesting that the economy of the businesses downtown is not obviously vital. I mean, it is how we do this. It's how we generate the experience and make it a high quality experience. But again, it just comes down to what comes first. It's hard to, from the way I do mine is I try to put the experience first, and I let the rest of it play itself out. And it's worked. In my experience, it's worked so far. So I don't know.
I'd say if you can email us all that, and then we all come back
Yeah.
with our own thoughts.
What's that?
And email yours too.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we can maybe,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
anything can be shortened, anything can be made more
Yeah.
succinct.
And I think, yeah, however we can shorten that thought, like what is it we're trying to do ultimately with this, tourism tax revenue? Like what are we trying to do?
Right. And I think so.
Simplest answer is going to be the easy and the best one.
And, also look into the data, look at the stuff we're looking at even right now with the events, you know what I mean? Like we're seeing attendances down, that gets into a philosophical range. What is going on there? Is it, is the people putting on the event not doing enough promotion? Is the event not adapting enough to what, like, are they putting a good experience together where people I will go back to that. I will, is it, we don't have a good, like Rebecca was saying, that event didn't make it on our website. Is there a broken system here? You know what I mean? So I think this commission is here to fix those. You know what I mean? Whether it's just through sharing this stuff anecdotally or, taking it all into, so again, kind of like with the branding, you're taking all of these different things and you're compressing it into a mission statement, but it will help us get to that point of like, we can start to really move forward and make a difference to these merchants and to the business owners and to the lodging businesses that are actually funding this, so it's yeah.
I think that makes a good point, Aaron, because we talked about this at the downtown St. John meeting, that some of our events they're just dull. They've kind of fallen by the wayside. People like Cookie Crumb and Chocolate Lock, they've been doing them for so many years. They've got duplicate recipes. They're still getting the same thing. Like, how do we liven it up to make it more intriguing for someone to buy that ticket? I also do think too, and I've said it for months now, we are so event heavy. People are just like,
They're burnt out.
they're burnt out. Like St. John's doing another event. Like, like before we had 5 signature events a year. Now I feel like we have like 12 or more. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think a lot of it is, probably some of it's the economy as well, because they want to do it, but they physically or financially cannot afford to do it. But it's also too about recreating the experience. So it's not like, well, I did that last year, I don't want to do it again this year. And I made that comment about Cookie Crumb this year because, I have all of the recipe books sitting in my little pantry thing, and multiple of the recipes are the same. And so like, why do I want to? Well, I'm going to do it because I'm going to support the event, but do I really need another cookbook that has the same 10 recipes in it? No, I don't, but I did still support it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you change it and make it more lively or more enticing?
And that takes, well, I like, I'm sure downtown St. John is thinking about, it's like, man, we're gonna have to burn a lot of calories trying to figure out how to liven it up and how to keep it growing. And so there's it's an interesting.
I mean, that's where the thought of merging
Right.
something in,
Yeah.
like just
What did we talk about merging? What was it?
Pecanapalooza and Cookie Crumb,
Oh, that's right. Do it on the same day. Yeah.
doing it on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess probably from me being the first time that I actually participated and we were making, cookies and stuff,
Yes.
I can see where, it's a lot of work for the people who are
Yes.
participating in making the cookies. And
Yeah.
you're paying for it, you're making it, it's your time, and someone's going to come in and they're going to take something and they're going to go. So it's like, you want merchants to participate and they need to be energized and excited about it. But it's like, holy shit, this is a lot of work, to
Yeah.
do, right? So
Yeah.
I think there's
So
something
then you have to eat all the leftover
that we have
cookies
to
and the-
right?
because no one came in, you end up with the
I should go
left
around
over.
with a trash bag at the end, with your cookies on it.
Thinking about that.
We had-
Like, how do we
Oh, man.
engage
My
in
poor wife had to make them for
good?
2 locations.
Yeah.
Oh.
300 times.
Okay, guys, I got 3 minutes. Anything important?
Well,
Yes.
kinda, yeah, we didn't get into the meat at all, but,
So we'll reevaluate this mission statement.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
send something out.
Yeah.
I think here's one thing I would like to, so I wanted to bring to you guys. So, traditionally, the TTC has paid for CTM. CTM distributes our rack cards. But last year, we opted in to, it's the very last page, the CTM Media Group. So it shows all the hotels that they put our rack cards in, which I've got a new brochure coming, which will refresh all of our stuff. But then also we opted into a 15-second ad. So I had a video made last year and licensed a song, and we were able to put that throughout. We still have the video, and we can put a non-licensed song on it and keep those rolling. But it jumps it up from $375 a month to roughly. Last year it was $500 a month, but it looks like it's still $375, and then jumps to $725 from March through August. So if you are still good with that, then we can renew that. And so it seems like the videos would be playing through the big tourism months, March through August. But I think it's good because they, above all of their rack card displays, they have like a TV.
Oh, yeah.
And it just plays different commercials.
So we currently do this now?
We currently do this now, and I just wanted to make sure you wanted to renew that.
Where do we see it?
So at all the hotels along the I-44, I-55, and I-70 corridor. So I forget how many. I can,
They're playing inside the hotels?
They're playing inside the hotel, so they have
On the rack card.
rack card displays, and then they have a TV that's set up. I saw it at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Oh.
Gotcha.
And I went,
I'm with you.
yeah.
Do you need like a motion or something?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Have we already been doing it?
Yes. I'll make a motion to continue to do this.
Have you seen the results to this? I mean, do we know the results of this?
I don't think there's any way to track that.
Gosh, we've been
No.
doing CTM forever,
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Okay.
30 years.
at least 30 years.
Yeah, for now, I'll say.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
Yeah. And I think if anything's kind
The
of holding
digital
us.
part's new, but
Yeah.
using them to push to
Yeah.
deliver our brochures and all that
Okay.
stuff is. We took it in house for a minute, and that was a disaster.
Too much, yeah.
So I
Yeah,
I made a motion, Rebecca seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved.
Can I just say that I looked through this and I thought they looked lovely. So if you want, I can make a motion to approve these before I
The
leave.
application?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you want to look for them once you leave, right?
I think we'll still have a quorum, but, oh, wait.
No, you won't, because Whitney's gone.
Okay, does Brock count as a quorum?
Oh, yeah, I guess you
So
would.
3 of the 5. Yes, we'd still have a
Okay.
quorum. But if, yeah,
I can make the
Yeah,
motion
you can
now
still
if
do it,
everybody's
yeah.
good, but if everybody had a chance to look through that.
Yeah, they do look good.
They do look good. Very good. Okay,
any second?
sorry, guys.
I'll second.
Brock here.
Okay. All in favor? Thanks. Any opposed?
Yeah.
So
We
moved.
need to vote on that one. That's
So David can send these to the lawyer then.
Yeah, exactly.
light years ahead of ours.
Yeah, this is awesome. We're getting a lot of great stuff done. Let's see, okay, so transient tax, strategy committee report. I put together, just kind of, some information about, and I didn't bring that today, but, we talked with the committee, which is me, Brock, and Joe, and we kind of outlined just, what things look like, where we need to go from here. And I don't know if you wanted to speak on it at all, Joe, or.
I'm ready to start getting a bigger committee and start moving. I was hoping, Mr. Ford would be here tonight, so we kind of, talk to him a little bit about it, but, our deadline is fast approaching and we need to,
January 28th is the deadline.
so,
To submit.
To submit, to get it on the ballot. And I think we just need to make sure, to the commissioners that we, this is something that we're going to be able to carry and get passed. And
Have you met with the commissioners yet?
no, we haven't.
we're hoping to talk to Corey.
Yeah.
He's,
I hope he's hunting.
yeah,
I don't know. Well, just to, I guess from the last last month's meeting when I was asked to sit on the committee and I refrained from agreeing until I spoke to my board. I did have a board meeting today and they did approve for me to sit on the
Oh,
committee as
excellent.
well.
Okay.
If that's still
Yeah, that'd be
an
great.
option.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
And I think Corey will sit on it. What do you think?
Which committee?
You might not, because
Which committee?
you probably conflict of interest, so you can't sit on our committee and then approve the.
the.
Oh, true.
Oh,
So, I would say we probably can't.
The county.
But we might be able to ask Karen, maybe we can ask Karen if she wants to. Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
She's a huge advocate, and I think they had good rapport, and I think she has good rapport with the rest of them. So I think that would be a
That's
good
a good
one.
idea.
Mm.
I get one every once in a while.
And write it
You
down.
know
when you get it. Write it down.
Every once, like a broken clock.
It's time.
Like twice a day.
Do you have a contact information?
Yeah.
Because I do too. That's if you don't, I can give it to you. Aaron, what'd you say, January what?
28.
20. Well, I definitely think we should be getting on the commissioners.
Let's see if we can
Agenda.
ask, Karen to be on the committee and set up a meeting with Corey and have a meeting with the 5 or 6 of us, whatever that is. And invite anybody else that wants to come, if Roseanne or Rebecca or, Amanda want to come. And just kind of.
And I had a conversation with Joe and Annika from Chateau St. Jim today, and they're very much in support, and I think they would probably join the committee, or Joe would join the committee. So that might be another good one to have on there.
There's, all the, county assessor just sent out, or county collector has technically sent out the, tax bills.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, touchy time right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just, yeah.
Yeah,
I should have hand delivered those.
they're
and
gonna
then be
start,
like,
they're
hey.
gonna start filtering in.
But you know, so this is gonna be, we're gonna have to be very smart and
Educational.
educational about how we make sure people understand what this will mean for the county and, the city of McCown. Next week, can we try to schedule that, Aaron?
Yeah. Reach out and we're gonna do it.
That might be able to be a daytime one. Meeting.
Yeah, sure. Mo Main Street connection update. So we had our town hall last week. I think everybody in this room was here. Thank you so much, Dina. Thank you so much, Brock. Thank you so much, Amanda, who's not here, for leading those breakout sessions. I think it was really well attended. How many people did we think were there?
We had over 65.
What? Did we really?
For those
Wow.
signed in people?
I mean, I don't know what Ben and them, but I physically went around and counted everybody.
Because I've never signed.
Yeah, we had 65 people,
That's,
just the heads. I don't know how many actually registered with them, but I
let's say 35 to 40. So that's,
Oh, sorry, I was waiting.
Oh, yeah. No, we
I
had
don't know how to count, apparently. So yeah, so it was a great turnout. I think, there was some lively discussion, absolutely. But I think, it was nice. Just the mix of people that were there, I thought was really great, to see as well. And so the next things, I have a little handout here, which kind of break down our next steps. There, so we had our town hall and stakeholder meeting. Missouri Main Street is going to do some survey work and data collection, so they can kind of, basically what we're going to be doing is putting together an economic development plan coming up. But then the next thing for us is to start forming that 501c3, put together a board, and then number 4 will probably happen in spring, which is board training and volunteer management. And so Ben and Julie will come back and train the board on the ways of Missouri Main Street, and then we'll start talking about an economic development plan and how to implement that, and what sort of goals should we be looking at for the first couple of years. And if anybody is interested on the board of directors, there's a little handout on the back of that too, just kind of the responsibilities, job description. And I'll be sending that out since I've had a lot of interest in joining the board. So that's where that is going. We have done the revised TTC grant agreement. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for all the work you put in. It looks great. I think, yeah.
It looks professional.
It looks
Hopefully it's connected and it makes sense and cohesive for everyone, and we can always change it. It's easy to change.
absolutely.
Aaron, I have a question before you move on. How many board members?
It's between 7 and 11. So I think
So
seven.
7.
Yeah. I was hoping it'd be like between 5 and 11, but it's 7 is the, and I talked with Ben today about that, and he said even for a town as big as St. John, he said at least 7, because you know, if you have some turnover, you don't want 3 people making these kind of decisions.
Like a small St. John?
Yeah, small St. John. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and also, if you guys aren't following them on Facebook, you should, because they just
He
did
just did a post on it.
post it, and we were part of it, so.
Absolutely. Yeah, I need to go back and get that. So, I'll move into the tourism director report. Really cool. So a few months back, the ferry was kind of limping along, and we weren't sure if it was going to get any funding. And then there was kind of a big push between Randolph County and Illinois. Terry Bryant's the senator there. David Freese is the representative there. I did a lot of flanging up with them and talking about what we could do, who we could get in touch with. We found out a couple weeks ago that IDOT has matched Missouri's funding of the ferry. $88,000 for this year, but it's just for this year, but it does make it easier for them to apply year over year and hopefully make this a permanent thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was kind of beating the drum that we should be framing this as a French heritage sort of thing instead of I think, you know, the way the Port Authority Board sees it is as an agricultural sort of asset, but I'm like, it's a French heritage asset. And in the letter from IDOT, it said we are happy to, fund this piece of heritage, French heritage, and kind of outline the culture and the cultural heritage, the cultural tourism that could be generated from this. So I was super excited to see that. We put out an RFP last month. I want to take part of my general fund marketing budget and do a user-generated content public relations campaign. So basically trying to get earned media from different news outlets and getting influencers to come down to different events. And the way I say it is we need to invite some of the cool kids from other places to come out and see what we're doing, and hopefully, make St. John look cool for, like a cool destination that people want to visit. It's something that we're currently not doing. I've been able to get a couple of good pieces of media, like when Queen Laura from Kirkwood was crowned Queen of St. Genevieve. I was able to get a cool article in the Kirkwood Times. We need more of that, and it'd be nice if we had an agency that was working on that. So I put out an RFP. I got 5 different submissions, formed a committee. We scored those proposals, and we decided to hire Jasper Paul, PR and marketing out of St. Louis. I mean, they had a lot going for them.
And they have a St. John native?
They have so Gary Stoltzer's daughter
Abby
Oh.
Spencer.
actually works for them.
Sweet.
And yeah, she's very excited to kind of move the needle here in St. John. But mostly, I mean, this is their specialty. So out of the 5 proposals I got, they're the only ones that this is their lead. They lead with PR and UGC campaigns. They were able to give me like a list of influencers that they would, look to send this way. They were the only people that provided a list like that. And they just have a good style to them. And I think that's what we need here. And so they're going to be we're going to start that in January 1st, and it'll go for the full calendar year. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of re-up with them once our budget year rolls over and kind of carry this forward. But that comes directly out of my general fund budget, so nothing from the TTC side. And then another big thing is Amanda Delahanty and YPR Agency have helped us put together a brochure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that it? Oh.
So I don't have it in here. I can pass this around. I just printed it out before. I just actually got this earlier today. So
You can email it.
yeah, I want to email it to you guys. Please take a look at it and like whatever sort of whatever you see that's wrong with it, or you know, things that we're missing, that sort of thing. It's a lot to try to cram into a 8-page thing, but I think we hit all the highlights. Yeah, absolutely. And it works with our branding, and it'll be something that we can you know, take one of the pages and do a 4-page fold out for CTM so they can. So, you know, we're stacking a lot of functions here. But yeah, that's been kind of sorely needed. You know, we did rack cards. When I first got here, I designed a rack card, but it's so hard for people to understand what's here. You know, there's so much here. And that's what I want to convey to people. And I think this does a good job.
Who wrote this?
I did.
That's good, man.
Yeah, thanks.
That's really good.
Who's YPR?
YPR, Melody, she just moved here from St. Louis. She helped with she helped with the Final Four, which was Chalmette's final
Oh, yeah.
campaign, and then she works with Twin Turret Castle in St. Mary's. And yeah, when she moved to town, she just you know, had a meeting with me, and we just talked about that. I tried to, if anybody needs, you know, marketing services, I try to give them her name because she's local. You know, it's like amazing to have somebody who's going to be here and see what's here in St. John. You know, I think that's like invaluable.
So she does marketing and graphic?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she's just a little boutique agency. It's just her, and she has a graphic designer. But yeah, she came to the little town hall meeting. She was like, "Man, you're doing a lot. Can I do a brochure for you?" I was like, "Please."
Of course.
Yeah, I will get out of the way for that. So, but I did design the downtown map, and did all of the copywriting for it. So it's not like kind of have to do all that, but yeah, she did a great job, or her graphic designer did a great job. And this was going to be something we would have had to pay McDaniel's $20,000 for, like in year 3.
And she did this for free? What?
Yeah,
Who
absolutely.
did that?
Amanda Delahanty.
Delahanty did?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, she was at the. So she, you know, she's a community member. She actually even came to the town hall. So she is trying to get involved in, I think, the right ways. So pretty excellent. And then on the back of this, I just have my year in review. I just think it's important for everyone to kind of see the direction things are going. I kind of even had some stuff from 2024 just because that was my first year, and I think I was really trying to get a sense of what St. John is and what St. John needs, and listening to everyone. So I kind of outlined some different problems that I heard from the community and the way I'm approaching them. And so after finding out the kind of problems that, you know, these chicken egg problems that we have, not enough visitors, and we, you know, so shops don't stay open, so we don't have enough visitors, and these things you kind of keep hearing, or, you know, we don't really want St. John to change. We like the way it is, but we do need to sustain these shops, you know. So there's a couple of things that are a little crisscross, but I do think there's some solutions to them, and I'm trying to, in the things that we're implementing, like the brand infrastructure that we did, the rebrand, build those solutions into those. So, you know, be thinking of these, having these kind of as as my mission statement. But we were able to do some exciting things. So we implemented year 1 of our 5-year marketing plan with McDaniel's. McDaniel's, you know, helped us take $60,000. That half of that is from the state of Missouri, And, we sent out, we did print advertisements and did digital advertisements to 6 different overnight markets. So we're really with that dollar, and the state kind of mandates that we go outside of a 50-mile radius. But McDaniels wants us to hit these overnight markets so we can get people that are staying the night and really capturing multi-day stays and that sort of revenue. We did the rebrand initiative. This year, 2026 was supposed to be when we redid the website, the design of the website. I was able to get that done. It actually, as soon as the branding was done, we launched the website with the new branding, and that actually saved us some money, but also we didn't have this lag in our, the look of our website. So website's imperfect. I'm still working out the design issues, but as far as the look of it, it's, I think it looks really great.
It does look good.
It's, kind of reaching those people with disposable income and getting, hoping that we can attract those folks. With that, the way we were able to get that website redesign is we contracted with Visit Widget to build the app. That means we had to kind of have that interface with our website, so we needed to make room on there. And through that budget, I was able to get them to actually redesign our website. But what's great about Visit Widget, not only do we have an app that people can download on their phones and itineraries that we're building out on there, like, the liver dumplings tour, or here's the weekend, here's what you should do for a weekend in St. John, that sort of itinerary. We can actually put those maps, embed those maps on our website so people can actually kind of like, Google Maps, you go in and you're able to like see from a high angle where everything is. Eventually, once we get those built out, we're going to have that on the homepage of our website. So you'll actually have a map that you're able to interact with. Like I told you with the CTM stuff, we did a professional commercial for St. John, licensed the song for it, and we put it on our digital displays, and it was playing on those CTM media displays all year. Have a list of national publications and things that we got into. And then I think this is the most important. So all the things that we did last year, here's the measurable impact. Website performance, we had year over year, we had 120% increase in website visitation. So if we had 100 people, we had 220 people this year looking at our website. If we had 100 people last year, 220 this year. And I think that's a lot from that marketing impact. We're driving people to our website. And, a lot of that time, you have to remember the website didn't really get finished until July. So we were driving all this traffic to the website, but it didn't have the new branding and everything. So we really didn't, not that we lost anything, but I'm really hoping to see a lot more conversion if we're still driving, if we still see that kind of increase over this next year. And then, we have some other stuff on the digital performance. And I think the big thing is at the bottom is visitor traffic. We're seeing 13,000 additional visits this year. That's not visitors. We're down 2,000 visitors. So we're down 1.8% in terms of visitors, but we're up 4.5% in terms of actual visits. So that's people visiting over and over again. And I think that's probably locals or people that are within a 30-minute to hour radius, coming here and then coming back. And so, hopefully that's some of the branding stuff I'm doing, but I think, it speaks to, the businesses in town that are providing a great experience. So that's good. I'm hoping to drive people to town and you guys keep them here and keep them spending money. Also on the next page, it kind of talks about all the funding that I was able to get this year. This is funding that we've never had within St. Genevieve. So total grant funding and funding that we've secured this year is $164,000. I didn't even put the matches. So some of these are matching grants. This is all brand new funding that is not provided by the taxpayers in St. Genevieve. So $164,000. Let's see. Yeah, and then I have some different things, just kind of the preparation for 2026 that I did at the end of the year. What we're looking at, finalizing the website is going to be, it's something I'm doing day over day right now. So unfortunately, I haven't even looked at the plugins because I'm working on the listings and, we're doing the, taking those photos and trying to get, so I have an email going out soon talking about trying to get the photos and what we're trying to accomplish. But if you go to visit NapaValley.com and, you look at their hotels, every photo is almost, they have all of their venues photographed very similarly. And I think it helps people. It's like a catalog, right? And I think it really evens the playing field in terms of, every business having great photographs that are within a certain style and standard. It helps everybody see it as one unified vision instead of right now, some of the listings are written by different people and they have a different tone to them. So we've got to unify that. So when I'm redoing photos, I'm also redoing the listings. I have a format that's going into. And then with the photos, you want people to see and go, okay, this is all, a unified sort of vision of a town. So I'm hoping that'll be, that will pay dividends down the line as well. Talked about doing the surveys and just, unifying the brand identity across all of our channels. So been working with McDaniels this year. We actually launched a campaign that they helped design, and then all of my designs for all the stuff we're continuing to do, like the national publications, I'm designing within that framework so that we have unified advertisements going out. And then on the very last page, I have a couple more designs for the billboard. I have Main Street signs coming out to measure that billboard, and I thought, oh no, that St. Genevieve Brewery picture is pretty cool. So
Yeah,
I lightened the other photo up as much. That was the winner from the last round.
I really like it.
Lightened it up as,
That's really cool.
you like the building on there? Yeah.
I mean, I like both, but that looks great. I mean, we can use more than one, right?
Not on that.
Oh, that's for the one.
That's for the,
oh,
and it's gonna be there for a while, so we better like
I
it.
see. Yeah, we gotta like it. So are we choosing between these two?
I would, if you want to vote on which one you like, you just give me a little like, hey, I like this one better.
Well, I will, oh man, that's tough.
Well, these are billboards, where are they gonna go?
This is the
This is
one.
gonna go on Mississippi Line property.
They're on 61.
That one when you're coming into town from 61.
So we don't have to talk about it right now. We can please-
downtown.
I think
I knew you were gonna say.
I think the downtown one is more like welcoming.
I think it's overused.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
What, the downtown
It's
one?
on everything.
That's true.
I like the brewery.
Was there a different
But
downtown?
I do-
Is there a downtown shop?
I love the downtown image, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but it is overused. It is literally on everything.
You know what's funny though about that? Because I feel the same way, but when I was talking to Neve about strategy, and she was doing her like, deep dive on social media. And she's like, the places that do the best, she's like, honestly, what we should be doing if we really wanted to get 20,000 followers real quick is just shoot the downtown, like just shoot the church over and over.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Repetitious.
you gotta beat that into people's heads, and it works.
Yeah.
And like, but it's not my what do you call it? It's not my instinct at all. Like I'm like, let's show everything. And she's like, keep it.
Hyper focus on
When
that.
I think of it, I'm like, man, don't they have any other pictures? That's where my mind goes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
when
right.
I'm local, I drive by.
Yeah, I was gonna
every
say,
day,
if
but I'm
it's
just
local,
saying.
maybe it's different, but
Yeah, but
understand.
in all fairness, if I was looking at like at the Ozarks, like you can only show me a picture of the lake so many
Yeah,
times.
right. Yeah, like
know,
what else can I do there?
Like what else can I do there?
Mhm.
But I love the picture. I mean, I use it on our chamber portfolios. I love the picture, but I just do think that it is overused. So
So your vote is the blue.
well,
that would be my first pick, yes.
if it, I think you're probably right about it being overused, but this is one spot where if it ever was like made sense, the most sense, that one spot where it's literally
Well, I think-
welcoming you in the St. James.
Think how long that billboard's been there. So, you know what I mean? Let's get it right and let's let it sit for a while and just
Well,
like,
the image on that billboard now, that's only been, that picture's only been up since Sandra Cabot's term.
so 5-6 years. something
Oh, really?
like that.
Before that, it was, I think it was the Bolduc House. It was the Bolduc House.
Now I'll say, okay, so that's all.
And that one had been there for probably 15 years.
Isn't, what's on there now?
Yeah, what's on it
I'm
now?
thinking.
It's Pat, or it's
Mickey
Kenny,
Mickey and Jack.
Mickey and Jack.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Ketting and with the,
The Amaro or something.
no, the house right behind it, the White Slave, house.
Oh,
What's the name of that house? Hank Johnson owned.
Oh,
Beckett
the
Road.
Beckett.
The Beckett Road.
Yeah,
Oh.
gotcha.
Beckett Road, yeah. So that's the house, that's the image on it now. Yeah,
I'm okay with either one.
I mean, I like both, but my first pick would be the brewery, just because it's different.
Yeah, and I do like the history. I like that we have this historical photos. It is so cool.
Are those your only two? Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no, go ahead.
Were
I
those
just-
your only two options?
I mean, we can throw some more out there if you want, but that was, so the last round I had like 4 or 5 and everybody liked this one. And then I was like, well, let me throw this in there just in case. Cause I think we were talking about, this is a night shot and I think you guys said it was too dark, so I lightened it up as much as possible. I was like, well, if they don't like that, let me give a little bit of variety. So,
I think the best picture I've ever seen of that street is Bob Mueller's picture in the snow.
oh, yeah, I know. It is,
beautiful.
it's
It's my favorite.
It's really,
Yeah.
if I could get a high resolution photo of that one, that would be excellent.
You know, and the reason being is there was no cars on the street. It was just, it almost kind of looked like, that
Like a
Wonderful
Hallmark.
Life. Yeah, like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked very,
One thing that
very,
people really like when they come here is the idea that they're walking into a Hallmark.
He also has another picture that he took. He's actually looking down Merchant Street, like toward his home. And it's the Treasured Memories house. And the streets are completely covered in snow. All of the lights are on and it's the
That would be
best.
good.
It is the absolute best. So,
I've never seen this. That'd be great.
yeah.
well, we don't have to choose right now. I'll put it on the shelf, but maybe I'll come back with something next time too.
I noticed the Wayfarers, the signage went up
Yeah.
sometimes.
Did they go up?
I saw, are they
Yeah.
done?
I think that's,
Except for the
I-
little
I-
topper.
no, the toppers are
Oh, the
on.
top's are on that too.
Are all the signs for the businesses up?
Yeah, I had them, unless they shorted me on, so what I did, they were like, what? And it doesn't make sense because on Merchant Street, they went all the way to the bottom on both sides. I was just noticing that when I was like, what?
Is there some missing?
Are you not on there?
I saw our place on there one time in a weird spot, and it's on the corner of Common Grounds. But I see other businesses on signs like 3 or 4 times even.
Yeah.
And it didn't make sense to me where maybe the placement was, but I didn't know how they were laid out to understand.
I basically
concept.
took the,
And some I didn't see at all, so.
I took photos of all of the signs and I just basically replaced everything that was on those sign posts. So I didn't change anything.
In some businesses, you could buy more than one blade.
So that's what, that was a
Yes.
question, like how did businesses buy them? Was there an opportunity, like what
Yeah,
was
you
this?
can buy up to, I think you can buy 3 blades.
Okay,
That's
so
the-
then that would make sense to me,
Yeah.
that why maybe we have
Yeah.
one, but, okay,
Yes.
And who do
you
we
can-
buy them through downtown?
Downtown St. John.
well, that's fine.
Yeah. And you can be on,
And can you just say where you want it to be?
yeah. I mean, you got to be within the proximity of your business, obviously, but you would probably want to be on right at the bottom of Merchant, the top of Merchant, and then maybe on Market, pointing
Yeah,
that way.
I'm just noticing some other ones that
Yeah.
seem strange.
Did we get the other 2 that we hadn't accounted for yet? Remember, there's 10 posts instead of the 8 that we had?
Oh, so say that again. I'm sorry.
Remember, Lawrence said there was 10 wayfinding posts,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we only accounted for 8.
I think, yeah, and I think I thought what we had decided to do was The ones up at 61 and St. Mary's, we weren't gonna put signage on there, and we only had enough signage enough funding this round
Right.
to do those 6 or 8 or whatever we had. And then, but what we're gonna do is make some bigger downtown signs for this round of wayfinding. So maybe we could talk about what we want on those sides. So at Market in 61 and at St. Mary's in 61, we're gonna do bigger somethings.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So,
But the businesses, what I'm hearing you say is we can buy those little sticks.
Yeah.
To
You
put on
can buy
there.
your blades. Yep. Yeah, if you want extra blade, you just fill out the form and we order it and then get it to Main Street.
Can we get the form from that Facebook?
I think it's on our, it's on our Facebook page, the form is. I can double check that, but.
Yeah, let me know because I would be interested in that.
right. Well,
We didn't have any grant applications this,
I thought we had 2, yeah. Oh,
I gave 2 applications for the people that we tabled, waited for the new applications. I left them on here, hoping to turn them in. and
okay.
I'm
Got
still
it.
waiting, so there's nothing to look at this round.
All right.
Yeah, phew.
we need a break.
Yeah.
All right. We went through the CTA.
Yeah, we did the CTA,
All right, that's it.
so.
Next meeting.
There's conflict next week, or next
Next
meeting.
month.
Next meeting.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. So, the next meeting, November, December, it should be actually December. I know myself and Amanda, we will not be here. It's the Chamber's, board Christmas party. And I know Joe's now
I'll
a
be-
liaison as well.
I mean, I can attend for a little bit here, but I don't want to miss the majority of that, so,
Ours is
I'll be
from
leaving
6
by
to 8.
6:30,
Okay.
you know, so if we,
Do we want to pick another day? Do we want to be earlier in the
You wanna
month? Do we
move it
want to
up?
just
Well,
not do it?
if, well, if we're the, there'd still be a quorum, right? I mean, we still have a quorum.
Yeah, but we're not voting members. Amanda.
Yeah, right, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I feel like that Amanda would really be the only one missing that would be,
you want to move the meeting up an hour, do it at 4:30?
I'm fine with that too.
I won't be able to be here, but that's fine. I mean,
Well, it would be the same one, yeah, same thing then.
I mean, I don't want you, you don't have to do that on my behalf. I probably still will not be here since I'll be setting up
Yeah,
my
yeah.
stuff, but,
Can we move it to like a Wednesday or something like that, or a Monday?
I kind of, because I mentioned this to Joe about maybe not even having one in December, but he did bring up us doing the tourism tax and that
Oh.
we should really be meeting, and I do agree with that. So if we could move it up, that'd be great, like move it up at maybe a week, that'd be fine, or
Tuesday.
maybe the next day, like on a Wednesday, but I don't know what the schedule is here in the room.
I think moving it to the 9th, or would that be the 9th?
prior
Yeah.
Tuesday.
The prior Tuesday, I think that would probably be best.
Yeah,
So that would be,
Tuesday the 9th?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Here?
No, I don't have anything in here. I don't have every meeting, but I got most of them.
We need to make a motion for that,
Yeah.
to change the meeting.
I mean, you can. I mean, you can do a consensus or a formal vote.
Okay.
Dave, do they have a,
Vote.
do you guys have a schedule for any, because I have like planning and zoning, I have parkour, well,
Yeah,
that's,
let me get the
can you look
calendar.
at that December 9th, Tuesday, December 9th? I don't have, but that doesn't mean there's not one that I miss.
Right.
You can only go to so many meetings.
Yeah, I know.
Do it at the same time, 5:30 if it works, December 9th, 5:30, is that what we're
I think same,
hoping to do?
same time.
Mess us up, Dave.
I don't have December's calendar, but as far as things reoccurring monthly, there is nothing on the second Tuesdays of the month. So we're clear there. I'll be here. So you want to do that?
Yes.
Prior week, you're good.
Let's do it.
Move the meeting up 1 week to December 9th.
Okay.
And keeping it at the same 5:30 time.
Correct.
Yep, that works.
Works for me.
Cool.
Great. We might want to make sure that we get that to Corey and Whitney ahead of time so they can get it on their schedule. They can reflect it on their schedule.
Is that you, Dave, or the
Well, no, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
time change? That pamphlet is really great. That's really great.
It's gonna look really, really good. Anybody wants to?
Yeah.
I'd like
You're,
to-
and you're sending it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it. absolutely, because I'd like everybody to, spell check it, and I've noticed already some things that need
There's
to,
a few extra spaces and stuff.
well, that, too, yeah, right, there's spaces in the middle of words and stuff like that that need to go, so.
Nice of her to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. I mean, I was staring that down because I was like, we got to do it this year, but I don't think we had the means. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. But no, when she said I'll do it, I was like, are you sure about that? Yeah, okay.
So I got my OG sticker.
I know, I love it. I was just looking at that.
Anything else for us, Brock?
Nope.
Move to adjourn?
Yep.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Right on.
Oh, just wait.